What's going on, everyone? Welcome to 2025. I hope everyone had a good holiday, good Christmas, good New Year's, and I wish everyone the best of luck in their journeys moving forward to this year. I hope we all do well, the economy does well, and we can make ends meet and get to rolling. In today's video, I want to talk about getting your CDL. What's the best ways to get your CDL? This could be a long video. I'm going to try to knock it down, make it short, and give you like 3 main ways that I think most people would look into. So, number 1 would be a company sponsored program. So, this would be good for somebody that does not have a lot of money, can't, they need to get paid relatively quickly, because a lot of times these companies will take you in with no CDL, put you through one of their training programs, whether it be private or third party, and typically will start paying you something right away, like a training pay. It may be only $200 or $300 a week, but it's something. The cons to this would be that typically you're going to be signed to a contract 1 year that you have to drive for them, and your CDL's paid for. And another something that could be negative to this is they will typically only test you in automatics, because a lot of large fleets, that's all they run is automatics, so they're not going to waste the time or the resources in training you in a manual. So your options are kind of limited onto being able to go to different companies. You're running automatic restriction, but this could be a great way for you, depending on your situation. All these are situational based, what works for you. I'm not here to tell you this is how you have to do it. I want everyone to make an informed and good decision for themselves. If you break your contract with one of these companies, it could be relatively high, anywhere from I've seen it to $9,000 that you have to pay back. So that's something to take in consideration. Do you really truly want to stay with this company for a year? Is this something that you can do? You have to make that decision. Number 2 would be a mega school, I call them, like a TDI, CDI, whatever it may be. I went this route. And so the way it works is typically it's like a 3-week, maybe 4-week course. It's quick. You're going to pay for an automatic $6,000 when I went, and for a manual it was $7,000. The cons to this is it's like a boot camp. It's extremely quick. They force a lot of information on you quick. I don't think that you get the full amount of training necessary, and the price can be high. The pros to it is if you pick a company, typically they'll pay your tuition if you ride or drive for them for a year, and you can pick automatic or manual, and your options are open to what company that you want to drive for. The thing I'll say about automatic and manuals, granted most companies run automatics nowadays, but I didn't personally want restrictions on my license. I didn't want an opportunity to come up and me not be able to take advantage of that opportunity because of a restriction. And most local companies run, older day cabs, and you'll run into a lot of manuals, with bottling companies, food service companies, stuff like that. So I just wanted my options to be open. But it's a good option for somebody that's maybe just got laid off, or lost their job or quit, and they need to get into the workforce relatively quick, and this is a good way to do it. And if you have the cash to do it. Number 3 would be, or whatever, we're on 3 I think, would be a technical or community college program. These are great for people that have extra time. Maybe you did get laid off and you have a severance package and you have a couple of weeks that you can spare to do this. They typically run longer, 6 to 10 weeks. I think our local technical college was 10 weeks. but you're going to pay a fraction of the cost. It was $1,500 or $2,000 to do it. And some colleges will offer night classes, so you can work during the day. Ours didn't offer a night class. It was just during the day. And I didn't really have the time to spend 10 weeks into a school. The pros to this is you get a lot more in-depth training. You're doing 10 weeks rather than 3. You're going to learn more about the road. You're going to do more driving. You're going to do more pre-trips, inspections, and post-trip, and learning the mechanics of the truck. You know, even with these faster programs, when you get hired on, especially if you're, you know, new, of course you're new because you're getting your CDL, you're still going to go to a you know, 6 weeks in a trainer truck or whatever it may be. So you'll gain the experience. Most of your training will come from the first company that you go to, learning on the road with a trainer, learning your truck, stuff like that. But you know, these are 3 main options. And like I said, it just really depends on, you know, how you're set up. I'm not here to make a decision for you. Only you can make that decision. What financially benefits you? Is it something quick? Is it something going through a company-sponsored program? Or is it a technical college? Something I do recommend, a couple of things. One, download the permit test on your phone. They have plenty of apps out there. That's what I did. Even though I went to TDI, I went ahead and got my permit before I went because I didn't want to be stuck in that boot camp mentality. Everybody else is trying to ram information in 3 days. I'm sitting back there, I already have my permit. So, you know, that's an option. A lot of technical colleges will require you to have your permit before you attend class. So it's easy, it's simple. Download it on your phone. Go ahead and do your DOT physical. You can go up to your, you know, local clinic, pay $100, get you a DOT physical. Something else I recommend is looking to getting your CHWIC card, especially if you're going flatbed or tanker. You're going to have a CHWIC card. You go into these ports or facilities or chemical plants, they're going to want you to have a CHWIC card. That's something else. Even as a dry van driver, it's one more opportunity for you to take advantage of something. These other drivers don't have their CHWIC card. You have it. You can go into this facility. They're going to give it to you. Look into getting your passport. Yeah, you may not travel out of the country. It's one more security identification document you have. Plus, if the opportunity ever arises, you're driving for Schneider or something that does run into Canada sometimes, guess what? You have your passports, more opportunities for you. You know, look into these things. They're not necessarily required, but, you know, look into it. It can only benefit you in the long run. So I would look into what is good for you and your family financially and can benefit you. Look into those other options, CHWIC and passport, and stuff like that. Look into studying your permit before you even go to one of these programs. That way you have a leg up. Take advantage of all the opportunities. There's free apps on your phone. Take advantage of those. And, you know, there's other ways to get your CDL. There are some third-party schools, mom and pop schools that are cheaper. Look into some of those options if you need to. The main thing is take advantage of whatever program that you decide to go with. Learn as much as you can. Truck driving is a career. It's a dangerous job. It's a career. And typically too many people focus on it being a quick payday or whatever and not actually learning the industry. Learn the industry. Learn the safety. Learn your truck. Learn some mechanics about your truck. You know, your trailer lights, your truck lights, you know, your oil. You know, learn those things. Take advantage of these programs and take it upon yourself to do, you know, some initiative to learn, you know, for yourself. So, but with that being said, if you want, you can like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start in 2025. I'm going to continue to get on that roll of posting videos and some informational videos. You can look at, I have some shorts as far as flatbed securement. If you have questions about flatbed, hit me down below. Questions about more in-depth questions about the CDL, you can comment and hit me below. I'm going to post a driver's code. I drive for Jordan Carriers. If you're interested in Jordan Carriers, use my driver code as a referral. You can contact me as well. And if there's questions that I can't answer, I know people that can answer them. And I hope everyone has a prosperous and wonderful 2025, and that everyone stays safe and the economy stays good and we can keep these wheels turning. So everyone have a good start to the year, and we'll see you in the next video.